Have you ever seen an instance where a woman opened up to a man almost instantly, without much effort from him? It wasn't luck or some bullshit voodoo like chemistry. It was most likely a man who hacked her subconscious with a psychological tool so subtle that it flies under the radar. In Shogun Method, we call this tool time or temporal fractionation. And if you want to build instant connection with a woman, or if you want her to feel emotionally drawn to you without her understanding why, then time fractionation is a psychological weapon you need in your seduction arsenal today. Let's unpack how time fractionation works. If you're already a Shogun Method practitioner, you should already know about the standard fractionation procedure. If not, here's what it is. Fractionation is a hypnotic tactic that makes a woman emotionally addicted by putting her through rapid, contrasting emotional highs and lows. But here's the thing. Fractionation, if done wrong, can be downright dangerous. That's why at shogunmethod.com, I teach time fractionation first, a lighter version designed to ease her into emotional dependence without the risk of burning the bridge. Unlike the standard fractionation protocol, time fractionation isn't about bouncing her emotions. It's about bouncing her sense of time, moving her between the past, present, and future in conversation. Do time fractionation correctly, and her mind will feel like it's on a journey with you. That's what creates rapport, builds emotional pull, and sets the foundation for deeper seduction later, Shogun Method style. Everything inside Shogun Method is built on solid principles of the female psychology. Time fractionation is no different. In the female psyche, every woman favors a certain time mode, past, present, or future. She doesn't know this consciously, but her subconscious is drawn to one of those timelines more than the others. And when you speak in her preferred time mode, she feels like you get her. She thinks she has got this invisible connection with you, and she feels understood, seen, and heard. That's when she softens her inhibitions, drops her resistance, and opens up to you. And that's where the magic of time fractionation kicks in. If you're ready to learn this awesome piece of seduction tech, then I'm ready to teach you. The entire time fractionation blueprint is in the Fast Start module of Shogun Method, protected inside shogunmethod.net. But here's something that you can use immediately. All you need to time fractionate a woman is to follow these 3 steps. Step 1. Diagnose her time mode. You can't seduce a woman if you can't read her behavioral patterns. So here's what you must do. Listen. She's already telling you outright what she likes and dislikes. The clues are in her choices of words she uses. If she says things like, "I miss those days," or "back when I was in college," she favors the past mode. If she says, "I live for the moment," or "right now, I'm just enjoying life," she lives in the present mode. If she says, "I wonder what's next," or "one day I'll travel the world," her mind is in the future mode. Identify her default time mode. That's all you need to do for this step. Step 2. Match her mode, then break it. Let's say she's in the past mode. You'll start by matching that. For example, say to her, "I get that. I used to feel the same way. There's something about simpler times before things got so loud, right?" That's what we call verbal echoing in Shogun Method. That's a surefire way to build rapport with any woman quickly. Echo her enough times, and she feels connected to you and a striking resonance with whatever you say. But that's not all. Once you matched her mode, you add a twist by breaking the pattern. Now say to her, "But I've realized something. The more we live in memories, the more we miss what's right in front of us. Sometimes the present is where all the best stories begin." With this, you've shifted her into present mode. And her subconscious jolts because now she's moving through time emotionally, but she doesn't know why. That shift alone creates subtle tension, which then triggers attraction. When this happens, escalate to the 3rd step of time fractionation. Step 3. Anchor, the emotional contrast. Once you've got her to start fractionating, lock it in. Let's say she's now in present mode. You lean in and say, "Imagine looking back one day and realizing this moment, right here, was the exact moment everything changed." Now you've pushed her into future mode, using the present as a doorway. This roller coaster effect creates contrast. And, as any shogun knows, emotional contrast leads to engagement and addiction. It's the same formula Netflix uses to tempt you to binge watch a 10-episode series in one sitting. Emotional contrasting is the magic sauce. Now you're not just talking to her, but guiding her through time and leading her subconscious into deep connection and rapport with you. And as I teach in Shogun Method at shogunmethod.com, once you get the keys to her subconscious minds, you get the keys to the kingdom. Next, let's look at a real-world example you can copy. Let's say she tells you, "I just feel like things were better when I was in college. Life made more sense back then." You've identified her default time mode as the past mode. Echo it by saying, "Yeah, back when everything felt easier, right? When the biggest worry was passing an exam." Then slide into the present mode by saying, "But I don't think the past is where the magic is. I think right now is the most important moment we'll ever have. The present is fleeting, and if we blink, we miss it." Next, futurecast by saying to her, "Imagine 5 years from now, remembering this exact night, the way we talked, the way this conversation made you feel." She'll smile and feel tingly inside, but won't know why. She'll feel closer to you than anyone else in the room. You've put her under the time fractionation trance, and she's loving it. As a bonus, amplify the fractionation effect by planting the seed of romantic tension. Drop a subtle line like this: "I wonder what you'd be like 5 years from now if you had someone who really understood how your mind works." Let it sit and simmer. She'll fill in the blank inside her imagination with you in it. Shoguns call this subconscious compliance, and once you achieve this, she's emotionally addicted to you. Now here's the thing. Most guys will never learn about time fractionation or subconscious compliance. In fact, they'll never know these tactics even exist. So these losers will keep doing stupid shit they've been doing all the while. They'll keep chasing and begging for attention. They'll continue to send boring texts, repeat the same vanilla conversations, and suck up to women like a simp. And they'll wonder why the women they want will never choose them. You won't be one of these losers, because you've just been handed the gilded keys into the female subconscious. But guess what? Time fractionation is just the beginning. There's a deeper layer of fractionation you must know if you want to win this game for the long haul. The full version of fractionation doesn't just build rapport, it builds obsession by putting her on an emotional roller coaster that never ends. She laughs, and then she aches and longs for you. Each swing pulls her closer and deeper until the idea of losing you becomes unbearable. That's the power of authentic fractionation, and it's only taught in one place, inside the hallowed halls of the Shogun Method Brotherhood at shogunmethod.com. As a Shogun, you'll learn the complete blueprint from moving a woman on the first meeting to the end game of emotional enslavement. We call it the I-Ray model, and it's proprietary knowledge only available to Shoguns. Not only that, you'll also get to see the infamous Black Rose sequence in action. Go now to shogunmethod.com and be a Shogun. Because every moment you wait is another man hijacking her mind while you're still wondering what to say. Make any woman yours, subconsciously, permanently, and completely. Shogun Method holds the key. shogunmethod.com.